Oh, hey! Welcome back to the Unstable Creatures Podcast with me, Selena. Today's guest is an NBC Yes Chef featured contestant with Martha Stewart. We get into that. He's also been on Food Network. He travels all over the country, all over the world, really, cooking for really rich people. He's a private chef. He also has been sober for some years now. So we talk about his journey being sober in the kitchen, fine dining in Brevard County for 20 plus years, and get into his crazy antics, his life story. He's an awesome person. We're super excited for this episode. Today's guest is Christopher Morales.
I got chicken, ducks, and roosters on the farm. I'm just beating back with Susan the alarm. Johnny ate the grass, he's moving on a bong. Gypsy blisters never seen for long. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely have gotten blacked out at Chili's before, that is for sure. I'm gonna make
Someone
jokes
blew out his asshole today at Chili's.
No, yeah,
like
that's...
shit all over the bathroom.
What?
Yep.
Someone shit themselves?
Like, completely. Had to have been, like, shorts or something. I don't know. Like, you walked in the bathroom, and it was, like...
No.
This whole, the floor area, like, by the sink, the door. I don't know how there wasn't any, like, footprint marks.
Like pitter patters.
It's leading to table 34. It's like,
You're like, was that you?
It was not a straight line. Like, it literally looked like they went in circles and was...
Oh yeah, after something like that, you would not be walking in a straight line, dude. That's insane. Who had to clean it?
Our manager. That's what they do.
No. So it was like splattered everywhere.
It was all over the floor. Like, there was not... like, I swear, you couldn't go more than 10 inches in any direction.
No.
Not just...
Poor guy just blew his ass out.
Yeah, y'all's ranch has got something
I know.
for real.
It's that avocado ranch with the Southwest egg rolls.
The ranch is something serious.
All you can eat Taco Bell the night before.
Jesus.
Don't blame the Taco Bell.
And then he had a triple dipper and just lost it, dude. I can't even.
That was the cork.
Yeah. That's insane. No, I feel like foods that... I don't know, it's like really weird because do certain foods hurt your stomach? Like,
yeah.
Like what foods do you
like
think?
heavy foods, like heavy greasy foods.
Yeah.
And then cheese. And then like if I eat a lot of nuts.
Okay. Like
a lot of nuts. Because that happened to me in the Hamptons. Because my principal's like super like health conscious.
Yeah.
But I'll eat the food that she like has me create.
Yeah.
But it's like heavy on the nuts and just like binds me up. And then I'm like,
no, it's literally so annoying. I cannot stand rich people food because they're like, for our main entree, 2 walnuts on balsamic vinegar. And it's like, all right, dude.
Actually, she measured it by tablespoons.
Yeah, that's so funny. No, I feel the same way. I think like all the good stuff though, like pizza, pasta, all that stuff that I love is like really fucks up my stomach. So
it just gets me tired. If I have enough carbs, I'll want to go to sleep.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, oh.
Just same. I'll go to sleep for like 12 hours, I think.
Yes.
I'll go to Chili's, get a 3 for me, and I'm out, dude. For the rest of the night, I don't even need NyQuil. I need a 3 for me. Add on the margarita for $2-3. I'm out.
Look at that.
Yeah, we're done. That's crazy. So you were on NBC.
I was on NBC, Yes Chef. That was my last show.
Love it.
That was probably my biggest show because like the Food Network ones, they're one and done.
Yeah.
They're like you fly out, you get sound checked, you go in the hotel room. But you can have your phone. Like, you can have your phone. You can have your
it's not like Love
smartwatch.
Like, lock you up
this one, they
days.
literally like they took everything from me. They took my phones. They took my TV out of my hotel room.
What?
Yeah.
So you couldn't even watch television?
No, they gave us at the beginning. They gave us like this little IKEA alarm clock.
Okay.
So it was the ones where you little spin, and we were right by the airport. So yeah, and I had a life alert button. That was pretty much it. And I was like looking at the planes. And I was like, okay, well that one was like 4-minute increments, and then it was 3-minute increments and 4. And I'm like, man, I gotta get creative. Like I got 30 more days of this.
Yeah.
So like as time went on, like we got a clock radio, and of course like I'd listen to the country station, and then we'd have another girl. She'd be like the reggaeton station, so she would let me know what she heard. And I'd be like, oh yeah, there's a mac and cheese festival going on, like somewhere we don't even know because we couldn't go anywhere. Like you had chaperones, like you couldn't like go to the bathroom without someone knowing.
Why is that? So you wouldn't leak any information or something?
Yeah, it's super. Like they took
Martha Stewart is as hot as you think. Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, she was my hall pass. And then if I actually got to sleep with her, I would have cheated on my girlfriend because she didn't remember that I was like, "Yo, Martha's my hall pass." Because at the beginning, they never told me that Jose Andres and Martha were our judges. They were just like, "Yeah, a homebody." And I'm like, they wouldn't put Paula Deen on there because you know what Paula Deen has said.
Yeah.
So you got to like, you ain't putting putting that in there. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, the whole insider trading bull, whatever. Like, I was like, it's Martha. And then lo and behold, I'm like, it's Martha. And
it's either a criminal or a racist. Yeah. With chefs, it's really no.
And then you get a chef and it's like, kind of like you get a little bit of both. Like, chefs will say shit, but they really don't mean what they say. Like, it's like you said that. Yeah. Like,
we lost a little piece of humanity with Anthony Bourdain. Yeah. We lost a little piece of the world with him. And I don't think we'll ever get it back. But Martha Stewart's pretty damn close.
She's awesome. And everyone's like, amazing. Was Snoop there? No, Snoop wasn't there.
Oh, no. That's depressing.
No.
But whatever.
Martha was real, though. Martha was real as hell.
How was she? Like, what was she like? I need to know.
Martha was Martha. So, like, everyone asked me, like, how is it? So Jose Andres, if you know, he's just a great humanitarian. He does stuff for across the world.
He's too nice.
He's very nice. His beard is so soft. Like, I hugged him when I got kicked off the show, and I'm like, but Martha, she's like, so they have two different taste buds, and they're two completely different people.
Yeah.
He likes a spice. He's from Spain. She's white. She's from wherever she's from, like a rose petal.
Yeah.
And
in the mountains of Caucasus.
In the mountains, exactly. She was like born by a stork.
Okay.
And she was just like, we were like, holy shit, like this is Martha Stewart and Jose Andres.
Yeah.
And she ended up being super cool. She knew that, like,
well, she's an icon.
You can tell, like, she ate the food and she's like, yeah, I'm Martha Stewart with every bite.
Yeah.
She loved a lot of my food, but she critiqued it like a normal human being.
Right.
And after a while, instead of trying to please both of them, we're going to cook.
Yeah.
We're going to cook. But we took notes. Like, Martha hates octopus. And then, Chef Jake hands her octopus and she, like, forks it around. I'm like, that was a bad move. But it looked like a great dish.
Right.
So.
Yeah, you kind of have to, like, cater your meals to what you know that they like. Even though it's a little bit biased, it's still, you want to win. So it's like, you got to do what you got to do.
And then also the timing. So, okay. So first of all, the kitchen was never the same. So, like, the utensils,
they would like move stuff around?
The utensils, we had everything there. We had pasta rollers, we had ravioli cutters, we had sous vide machines, vacuum sealers, tinctures. I
would have went berserk.
But it's almost like, it almost is a negative to you because there's so much stuff there. There's Paco Jets, or not Paco Jets, thermal mixes.
It's like overwhelming.
And it's like, man, I could do this, I could do this, wait. Bring in the reins because that's you're gonna mess things up.
Yeah.
And then
it's like Oppenheimer in there.
Right?
Yeah, that's literally insane.
But
I wouldn't even know what to do with any of that. I just
there was a lot.
Water
there was a lot.
Dude, that's it.
There was actually one microwave.
Yeah, that's
and we were waiting. We were waiting for that one chef to touch it, and no one ever touched a microwave.
I would have been chefing up that microwave.
No. And it's funny because I actually know a souffle. It's like a super light souffle that you microwave for 45 seconds. And it's the most airiest sponge cake. Yeah. I'm like, I ain't doing that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Was it like extremely stressful as they make it seem like?
Oh, it is,
yeah. Because I'm die-hard Hell's Kitchen fan.
There's
right?
no...
Hell's Kitchen is my shit. I've watched it over and over. It's the best show ever as far as like creating the reality TV and like feeling like you really are a chef.
Chef T was on there. So one of the girls that we competed up against.
Yeah. But is that like what it feels like?
No, it's different.
No,
because,
it's different.
Because Hell's Kitchen, you get to do like your team wins, you get to go out and go crabbing.
Right. They get like the prizes.
They get the prizes.
Stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We didn't have any prizes. Our prizes were literally going home and being able to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like that was our prize. Like it was the craziest things. And I can't really get too much into like the underbelly of NBC's.
Right.
But there was 2 hotels. One for the competing chefs, one for the eliminated chefs.
Gotcha.
And once you were eliminated, obviously I was eliminated like halfway through the season. Mm-hmm. It was a lot more laid back. I was able to call my girlfriend, but there was still someone literally sitting there as
watching
I'm talking to my girlfriend on this burner iPhone. And I'm like, man, I can't even FaceTime her the way I want.
She sends you tip pics. He's like, let me see that.
No. He would want
there better not be any.
He would want my pics. He was like, he could light a cigarette with his finger.
Really?
Awesome guy, yeah.
Holy shit.
Awesome dude, but he could flutter around that hotel. He wanted.
Saw Tyson Money.
That's
crazy. Really?
But, yeah, it was an experience, and if they asked me to do it again, I totally would.
That's awesome. So how did you end up getting on the show? Like what, I know you have done a lot of stuff. You're like, a very experienced chef, but what did you do to get on Yes Chef? Is it like an audition?
Be a fuck up.
Really?
They actually took 12 chefs that had issues. that can cook, but all had issues. Like I had anger and ego, believe it or not.
Yes, yeah. I remember there was like something everybody needed to work on.
Everyone needed to work on.
I remember that.
But we could all cook.
Okay.
So that show has been working like 2 years in the making.
Yeah.
They contacted me many years ago, and then it fell on deaf ears for almost a year. And I was all golfing with my old sous chef.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, you hear anything about that show?" I'm like, "No, apparently they didn't like me." Weird for them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. And then literally the next day they emailed me. They're like, "The show's a go."
Wow.
But NBC jumped through hoops. So they found me on social media. So there's always a casting agent that all their job is to do is to find 1,000 chefs.
Yeah.
And then once they find 1,000 chefs, then it goes to, the casting agents and the casting directors and all that. They're like, okay, this person will fit with you. This person will not fit with you. They're too much alike. Well, I ended up being one of the final 12, but they brought like 20 other chefs there to Canada because we filmed in Canada where Top Chef filmed.
Gotcha.
And when they did that, there was chefs that flew out there that were like, "Yeah, thank you, go home."
Right.
But I had issues because I accepted the show and then I turned down the show. I turned down the show twice.
Damn, why?
Because of my awesome job at Gregory's, which I will never work at Gregory's again. You can keep that in there. Yeah.
Amen, bro.
No.
That's so funny.
She goes through chefs more than I go through underwear.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's bad. Food's good, great concept.
Yeah.
It's an awesome place. It's an awesome venue.
Yeah.
We're getting off track here.
It's fine.
But
No,
I would
it's
never
totally fine. Yeah.
I would never work for Utah again. No. No. I would say her last name. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know she's a German.
You did say her first name right though.
Utah. Yeah. Utah. Anyways. So I was like, no, I'm really
Hilarious.
like focused on my job. And I started talking to my other like chef friends. They're like, "You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Jobs come and go. Like you are a fool."
It's like a one in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah. And
the concept's really unique. It's like not.
They didn't follow anything.
Yeah.
Didn't follow anything. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'll do it. But I talked it over with my girlfriend because it could possibly take away finances.
Yeah.
And then it's like, hey, I got to talk with her because I don't do anything without consulting my girlfriend. I might go against her. She's like, "I don't think you should do that." I'm like, "I'm going to do it."
Right.
But nonetheless, I talked with her.
Yeah,
like
of course.
There's been a lot of life changes in the past 6 months from this show that I consult with her about.
Yeah.
So then I took it, filled out all my things, my passport and all that. 11 days before I'm supposed to fly out to Canada, the passport agency rejects my birth certificate.
Why?
California, I guess I got like an abstract birth certificate where it's
Honestly,
literally
me too, bro.
literally an abstract birth certificate.
Yeah.
It says mom's maiden name, dad's name, like my city that I was born in, the date, and that's pretty much it. And I guess I needed an official stamp. No, it was
Comic Sans on a white piece of paper. Like
no, it had the color.
What are we doing, dude?
It had the color. And then I'm calling my dad. I'm like, "Dad, am I even fucking real?"
He's like, "Well,"
and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "No, you're Christopher Morales." I'm like, "Well, they're saying so." I'm calling NBC. I call the producers, and I'm like, "Yeah,
so you actually were a woman on your passport certificate."
That's fine. That'll get me into places I want to get into.
Yeah, for real. So that's insane.
NBC flies me out to LA like overnight. They're like, "Okay, Monday you're going to do this. Tuesday you're going to do this. Wednesday you're going to be on your way back." They forked it over. I was like, the only way that I can get my passport is if I have my birth certificate. The only way I can get my birth certificate is I can be in LA at the Vital Records. And they're like, "All right, we'll do it." So they forked over. I had a driver. Like anytime I needed a ride, they're like, "You're going." So
they really wanted you on the show. It seems like, yeah.
Because they said that I was a puzzle, like a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
And now that I find out that there's 20 other chefs that were there, I'm like, you could use one of those chefs.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you guys really wanted me. I think it was the alcoholism.
Yeah.
That was key. And
or like your story. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be surprised, like literally the people that reached out to me.
Yeah.
And the people that I touched, not physically, but like the people that I touched in just like, there's so many people like, man, like I could never stay sober in a restaurant. Like, how did you do it? I'm like, I wish I could tell them I just don't fucking drink. Yeah. But there's a lot more layers than just not drinking for me to be sober.
Yeah.
And then lo and behold, Utah ended up firing me. But she made the chef do the bar inventory before she fired me.
I will say though, on the side note, the bread and butter that they have there is good as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
The little like I don't even know if it's ciabatta bread. I don't know.
No,
but
they're
they
little.
just-
I can give you the recipe. It's literally you open a box, you heat
Golly, that
it,
shit
and
is
then you
good as
use
fuck.
whirl. It's not
Yeah.
even real butter. It's whirl.
Yeah.
And then
it's
Parmesan cheese.
Stunning.
Yeah.
It's outstanding.
Yeah. I can get you a case though if you need it.
Please, I would love a case. That's insane. That's
But then
so
lo and behold,
crazy.
I get let go, and it was in the midst of it, I was like, man, I got let go. But then
Yeah.
it opened up a whole new world for me.
Wow.
I'm strictly private now. I am
Yeah,
strictly
yeah.
a private chef. Where I think I was talking with you.
Mhm.
Might have been you or
Yeah, when you were telling me like it was like right after it happened.
Yeah.
About like all the stuff that's going to be changing and like, you know,
Mhm.
schedule all that stuff. But that's so, I mean, that's the whole point of it, right?
Yeah,
like even
I
if you
mean-
don't win, you get so much more opportunities
Mhm.
out of it. And I wanted to kind of get into your story, like about you being sober now and like the things you talk about on social media and stuff,
Mhm.
which I feel like is probably why they chose you. Cause you are like, you show who you are through your social
Mhm.
media with the cooking and just you as a person and your story and all that stuff, which I think is so important for anything that you do. So when did you start cooking? Like when did you realize that was something that you wanted to do? Did you go to culinary school?
All right, so let's back this up when I was a wee young lad. So my
Just
biological
5
mother.
years old making the meanest peanut butter
I
and jelly sandwich
know.
they ever seen.
You got to get all the corners too, and then you
Yeah.
got to cut it diagonally.
Yeah.
If you cut it horizontally, you're a serial killer.
Yeah, you're weird for that.
You're fucking
weird for
Don't-
that.
Just
Or
don't
if you
talk
cut
to
it
me.
into squares, dude, just don't even
No, it's diagonal, and you get the tip, and then you get the other tip, and then you get that perfect bite in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, so my parents got a divorce, and then my dad was entertaining women. Like he was like, oh yeah,
Love
you know.
that. It's usually I
You
think
know.
this is usually the start of any success story. So my parents fucking hated each other.
Oh, it was horrible, man. I would run away from my biological mother's house, go to my dad. My dad's like, you're gonna get me in trouble. Like, stay the
Yeah.
fuck home. And then when I was old enough in California, I ended up being able to live with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you grew up in California?
grew
You're
up in
from
California.
Okay.
Moved out, graduated out here, got addicted to weed and cocaine, and then realized I was gonna die if I stayed out here.
Yeah.
So I went back to California,
Mm-hmm.
quit coke. I did it one other time, but it was like baking soda with a twist. So I
Yeah.
stopped doing that. It was like,
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
even worth it.
Yeah. How
This
do
is
you even cook with
This
flour
is
these days?
before. This is
If I
before
see
the whole.
flour, I start fucking losing my goddamn shit. Because I'm right there with you. I used to be addicted to cocaine
Mhm.
severely, and I don't anymore. And I literally will see like powdered donuts, and I just lose it.
Yeah,
I'm literally shaking in a Walgreens. Like I
it's
swear to
scary
God,
now though. Like,
it's bad.
but back then the
Seriously.
whole fentanyl kick wasn't.
I know,
Wasn't
yeah.
anything to worry about.
Back when your money was worth a damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back
I'm
when the
sitting there-
$60 got you there.
I would
brother.
be
Yeah.
mad if
I
it
know
was
what you mean.
if it was short a couple grams.
I was fine.
But you'd have to worry about, oh my God, is that fentanyl? So then
It's all
I
funny.
ended up started growing weed in California.
Yeah.
And then
okay, I love that.
I became like, I would say like I was really interested in cooking after, you know, plating like what was called now charcuterie. It was like
Yeah.
deli meats and cheeses.
Yeah.
And I saw the way that girls or the ladies' eyes would light up when my dad would show them like the charcuterie board or whatever it was.
Okay.
Like, wow, it looks beautiful. I'm like, man, you can get some ladies doing this
He was
shit.
making a charcuterie board.
Nah,
Bro,
no,
like,
I have one of those. And I was like, perfect. And then like I started
Yeah.
getting, you know, my first job was at McDonald's.
Okay,
But I
love.
felt like they didn't pay me enough, so I started selling weed out of the drive-through window.
Yeah.
And I guess
if
that's
I could,
frowned
if I
upon.
could get a Big Mac with 2 grams,
Yep.
I'm in there,
Yep.
dude. Oh, yeah.
And then you start selling pre-rolls. This is before selling pre-rolls was a thing. And I was like, man, and then I would short everyone 10 cents in the drive-through.
Okay.
So you do like, you know, 200 covers or 200 drive-through things, and you're
Yeah.
like, that's like $20. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
You're
but it's
you're
frowned
really
upon.
killing it. Yeah.
So then I got my first.
Yeah, it's against the law, but it's
Yeah,
really not that
yeah.
big of a deal.
I mean, laws like this was way longer than 7 years ago, so
Yeah.
this is all fine.
Yeah.
But then I became a dishwasher at
Mm-hmm.
what's now Azteca. It was called Water Grill.
Okay.
It's a timeshare resort, the Cocoa Beach Resort.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I was a dishwasher in there, you know, just spraying my dishes, and you know, I would keep my area super clean, and then I'd start looking over like at what the chefs were doing, and the chef realized that. He's like, "Hey, want to peel some potatoes?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah.
Started peeling potatoes, peeling carrots, dicing them. It's like I'm gonna fucking cut myself. So then I got that, and before I knew it, I was on garde manger, which is cold side.
Okay.
and then worked my way up to like desserts. Not making desserts, but like plating desserts.
Yeah. You
And then I started, the zhuzh.
Yeah.
And then I started taking poop shoots out of the shrimp and doing this. I'm like, okay, I'm moving on up.
Yeah.
And then
really killing going in the water.
So then that was kind of like my introduction to like my first real kitchen.
Okay.
So fast forward, go to California after my cocaine addiction.
Yeah.
I was 20 years old and I was working at a Bistro 29.
Yeah.
And I was cooking, doing whatever. And then my chef, my sous chef, my chef de cuisine all went to Germany. Mm-hmm. Has nothing to do with Utah. And they... and they ended up opening up a concept. Mm-hmm. And I was signed up to go to Le Cordon Bleu. Like literally like 2 days before this, I was supposed to, or 2 days after this, I was supposed to pick up my knife roll, my checks. And I will never forget Colleen Anderson. She's a godsend. She was like, look, like I know you're signed up for culinary school. Why don't you kick the culinary school and we'll teach you how to make money. She might not teach me like true like brunoise or whatever it is, but we'll teach you the underbelly. We'll teach you overhead, food costs, labor, how to essentially be profitable and have your own restaurant. Because back then I was like, oh, I want my own restaurant. But as a chef, when you transition from a chef to a business owner, you kind of lose sight of being a true chef. So I did that, and I was a cocky, arrogant prick. Oh my God. I was 20 years old, untouchable. Oh man, I'm making 85 grand, growing a bunch of good weed, banging a bartender that was married. Yeah. Banging a bartender that was married.
Oh my God.
Little did I know that her husband would shoot up my car. Yeah. So like I was,
and you're just back there making tiramisu like a motherfucker. And judging pasta and burning my eyeballs. You a fucking judge.
Yeah. 6 bullet holes in my car.
Souffle this, bitch.
Yep. 6 rounds hit my car.
Oh my God. Were you in it?
Flashback and you're making food.
No, this is great. Like I don't. One thing about me is that I never regret anything. Like it's.
Were you in the car?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I was leaving
work.
Like,
trying to kill you.
Yeah, I was leaving work.
Holy shit!
This was in 29 Palms, and 29 Palms is a marine town.
Okay.
So
they're crazy.
So I was banging his wife, and I knew she was married, and I had a girlfriend at the time, which I was not a good person back then, but I was a cocky, arrogant dude.
Did you have these tattoos during that time?
No, I was naked.
Oh, okay.
Well, so banging her naked, and
you're telling me you're fucking a guy with a bell pepper on his wrist? You don't sit here and don't do that to me.
No, I had no tattoos. Crazy. And then I had to let it calm down for a while. I was like, look, like my car's got shot at. I'm like begging my ex-girlfriend, oh, take me back. I'm glad she didn't take me back because I was a piece of shit back then. I was like, so everything was there. So like literally like my yearbooks, all my baseball memorabilia, my knives, everything. I came out here with 4 pairs of shorts, 4 pairs of socks, 4 shirts, like 4 underwear and like 1 pair of shoes and my Xbox 360.
Hey, that's all you need.
And then like
4
everything.
singular socks and an Xbox, you got it.
And none of the socks were quite crispy because I wasn't really there yet.
Yeah.
So then,
you were there, all that stuff was happening, and you were just like, I've gotta
come out here,
and move to Florida.
Yeah. So, but I wasn't full alcoholic yet. I had just quit growing weed, and the coke was out of my life. But I would drink. But when I would drink, I noticed that like I couldn't really stop. Like people would pass, oh, Chris, it's time to go to bed. No, let's keep going. Yeah. And now that I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, that was full on alcoholic. So fast forward, I come out here. I get to Silvestro's. You remember Silvestro's? No. It's where...
I'm not from this area.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah. I'm from a place much worse. Yeah.
Iowa?
No.
Oh, sorry.
No. Like the middle, like Florabama. You know the show, like Florabama Shore?
Oh, okay.
It's literally there. Yeah. Okay. In the pit. Oh, yeah. Oof. It's disgusting.
So, this is nice out here then.
Yeah, this is New York City. Yeah, this is beautiful.
So then I ended up taking over. It's now Florida Fresh. It's in that shopping center in Cocoa Beach.
Oh, okay.
It was a fancier scratch kitchen, pasta plate or Italian restaurant, and I was like, all right, cool, I'll do this. And then just started cooking like this is full time. This is what I want to do. Like I want to be a chef. There's nothing else I want to do. I want to be a race car driver, but
you got to kind of be sober for that. Yeah.
So then I started cooking. Everything was good.
Idea, brother.
No. So then that's when like my full alcoholism like kicked in.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget the day I got introduced to Jameson. Like
Ooh.
Jameson was my jam.
Yeah.
And I was drinking a bottle a day. I was drinking a bottle of a fifth of Jameson a day.
Wow.
Where I knew that I was alcoholic. I knew that it was bad for me. I knew that it was killing me, but I just couldn't stop. Like the shakes, the heart racing. I'm like, if I don't drink, I'm going to die.
Were you like waking up in the morning and you were like, would start drinking like in the morning?
Immediately. Damn. So it got to the point. One thing that I can't name out of anonymity is my ex-wife, because whoever watches and sees this, they know who it is, but she got sober too.
Gotcha.
So she actually got sober 35 days before me. And I feel like if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be sober. So I will say this, I'm forever grateful to her that she took the lead, because we would enable each other. Yeah. You know, I'd hear that of the Grey Goose, or she'd hear the of the Jameson, and we'd be like, oh, let's take a shot together. Let's take a shot. Right. And it's 7 a.m. Like, we didn't drink to get drunk. We drank to feel normal. Yeah. And she took the leap, and she ended up getting sober. We didn't work out because of issues, and I'm not going to go through that. Yeah. Because this is about me. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. And I ended up getting sober. It was very hard, because at the beginning, it just happened like COVID started happening. Yeah. So I got sober during COVID. For a lot of alcoholics in the rooms that I go to, they're like, oh yeah, that was the hardest time. Like, I didn't know what to do. For me, it was beneficial, because the restaurants that I used to go to, I would make sure they had a full bar. Yeah. But at that time, like, they all shut down.
It was like you were at the moment though where you were ready to like make that move. So it was kind of like the timing was just like a perfect storm, or were you? It was
a perfect storm. I quit drinking so I got pancreatitis from drinking, from alcohol-induced pancreatitis. That'll never go away. Yeah. But about 4 years before that, I stopped drinking for like 4 months, and I'm like, oh God, like, no meetings, no AA, no nothing. You just stopped. Just white knuckling it. Wow. And I'm like, man, but then one of my best friends passed away. Yeah. And it was like, okay, well, I'll never forget. I drank one Yingling. Yingling. Yeah. Not Dingling, Yingling. Yeah. And it turn into one. It had the frost on top. It was in this mug. And I was like, oh, this is going to be fucking delicious. And I drank it. I was like, oh, man. And then a couple nights after that, it was like a beer or 2 beers. Yeah. And then after that, it was like a beer and a shot. Yeah. And then before you knew it, I was full blown one bottle a day again. And I was like, oh man. So like me lying in that hospital bed with the doctor telling me you're going to die. Yeah. Was all a thing of the past. So I started going to meetings after that whole ex-wife went to rehab.
Even whenever you got, like, even when the doctor told you that it was the drinking and you had pancreatitis and stuff, you still like decided to drink again?
Like about 4 months later. 4 months later. 4 months later. Yeah. So him telling me that completely just dissipated out of my mind. Yeah. Because I think like whenever you're like in the pit of your addiction, it seems like nothing is that serious, right? No,
like
it's never.
It's so easy to convince yourself that it's not that big of a deal. It just happens to everybody. It's just okay. I feel fine, right? Like that's like the things.
Oh no, I didn't feel fine. I would throw up every day before I'd leave for work. So my day started with waking up at like 8 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, shaking, walking to the bar, because I would ration my alcohol to last me through the night. Yeah. I would take a shot or two and then be like, okay, well, 86 the bottle, I have to go to ABC. And my legs sometimes would shake so bad that my foot would slip off the clutch. So I'd make it to ABC. I'm like, wow, I'm cool. Like, they have a bottle of Jameson waiting for me. Yeah. I was the first customer in there every day. Every day. And then I wouldn't leave the parking lot. I would literally, before I left the parking lot, crack open the bottle, take a swig, take my cranberry juice or pineapple juice, and then drive home. And then I would take a couple before the shower. I wouldn't even shower. Wouldn't brush my teeth. Wouldn't shower. Just straight to the bottle. Yeah. And then I would get ready.
Kesha did that too. Brush my teeth with the bottle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, where's she at right now?
She's sober. She's living a beautiful life.
Is she really sober?
Yeah. She's been sober for a while now. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. She changed her life around too. It's a really crazy story too. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
How old were you whenever all this was happening?
When I got sober?
Yeah.
So I'm 39 now. So it was 35.
Okay.
And so I was like, this is no way to live. Yeah. And I've walked in the rooms. I'm like, what do these arrogant pricks know? Like,
So you decided to go to AA?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I decided to go to AA. And everything was going great for the first 89 days.
Yeah.
And then some shit happened where some infidelity happened. And I was like, why? Like, I'm literally sitting here, God, doing everything that you want me to do. And now all of a sudden, I have this happening to me. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
And
life tends to do that. Like the second you start to grow, all these things, all your petals start falling off, right? Because it's like they weren't supposed to be there. And it's crazy. It's like it really is a test of strength, seriously. Yeah.
And the good thing about it now is I look at everything like half full. Like, well, it happened to me for a reason. If I can get sober in like less than 90 days and have that happen to me.
Yeah.
Like if my girlfriend and I get into a fight now or someone cuts me off or whatever it is, like I can let it go. Like, yeah, it'll piss me off, but I'm not going to drink over things.
Yeah.
Like if drinking a bottle would retract text messages or bring, dead friends back or whatever it is, yeah, I'd drink. There's no point. It's not going to bring them back.
Yeah.
It's not going to negate anything.
Yeah.
So I just don't drink. And I can go out with my girlfriend to a bar and have just as much fun. I mean, I was at Play Linda Brewery last night playing Friends Trivia. Didn't even think about having a drink.
Yeah.
I had my root beer and just having a great time. Now it's kind of like I could.
Because it's been like 4 years now, right?
So I'm going into 6.
Going into 6. Okay, I suck at math. My bad.
But I was also at 2 meetings the day before.
Yeah. So you're still like going to meetings?
So absolutely. I will never stray far from a meeting. Absolutely not.
That's awesome.
Like when I do private chefs and I travel, like I will find meetings.
Yeah.
When I can. Like,
that's awesome.
So
yeah. And so after like you decided to get sober, when do you feel like your cooking career and like your chef career kind of took off? When like how long have you been a chef first?
So I've been a chef since I'll say I was a chef since I was 20. So almost 20 years.
Okay.
Half of my life.
Okay. Yeah.
And it started actually really taking off when I got sober.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, because when I was drinking,
that's how things happen. Yeah.
When I was drinking, I thought I was doing the motions and I was ordering and I was creating. I was half-assing it because all I could think about was drinking. Mm-hmm. And then once I got sober, I wanted to figure out what to do with my time.
Yeah.
As opposed to just sit here and sulk.
Yeah.
Because what do we do after the end of a shift? We go out, we drink, we get hammered, we sleep with women we don't know.
Dude, when I used to work at Ruby Tuesdays, that was like the worst thing for my life, dude. I was a menace at Ruby Tuesdays.
And it's a lifestyle.
Cigarettes. I started drinking. I was underage drinking. Like it was literally, it was horrible.
It's what the restaurant lifestyle would do.
So like, because you're hanging out with people that are like in their 50s, dude. Like they're all the chefs, like they're felons and they're twice your age. There's literally nothing but trouble, dude. It's ridiculous. And so I'm like 20 and I'm literally working at Ruby Tuesdays and I was having the best time of my life. Yeah, it was amazing.
There's good times.
Great times.
Don't get me wrong. Being an alcoholic, like and all that, I've done some bad things and I've done some horrible things, but I've also had some good times too. Yeah. And there's been some great times, and then there's times where I don't remember. Yeah. And it just, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it outweighs the bad for sure.
Yeah.
Or the bad outweighs the good. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like I gotta do something about this. So.
And you have a pretty heavy Instagram following too. When did that kind of take off? How did you?
Actually, when I got sober. So.
Okay.
So to kind of like take up my time where, I'm not one of those like big video game players where it's like I can sit here and play a video game for 5 hours or hours on end or whatnot. So I'm like, I can't sit at a TV. I'm not going to just sit there. I'm not going to say pity me. So I bought a camera. Okay. It was just a basic entry level camera. And a huge shout out to one of my best friends, Huck, where I'm like, what do I do here? Like, how do I get, this? He's like, dude, just push buttons, bro. Just push buttons. You're going to figure out what each one does. Yeah. So I did some research. I started reading and I started pushing the buttons and realized, the aperture does this and, this does that and this does that. I'm like, oh, shit. So I'm like, I want to start documenting all of my photos or all of my dishes. Yeah. So it started growing with that. It was in 2020, I had like 900 followers. Mm-hmm. And then by 2021, 2022, I had 20,000 followers. Wow. And
you got all that just from taking those photos of your food.
Taking photos. Yeah. And then I realized like I can start taking videos of them and making reels. So I started posting reels and Instagram comes to me and says, we'll monetize you for, shares, likes, comments, views and all that. Before you know it, I'm making an extra $2,400 a month. Wow. Just from Instagram. Cool. Yeah. just from Instagram. And it ended up stopping. And I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing, because when they monetize you, I feel like they throttle your exposure.
Yeah, yeah.
So
you're kind of like you're at their mercy.
Exactly.
It's like, hey, we're gonna pay you, but you have to post this many times. You have to stay like relevant. Stay, if you want to get paid.
It was like a catch-22. It's like, okay, well they'll pay me. What was it, $2,400 a month?
Yeah.
But what can I get more than $2,400 a month if my reach is further out there?
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I was at Chef's Table.
Okay.
I was at Chef's Table, which was actually Dave Dashi. Him and I were business partners while I was drinking at Amici's Beachside.
Gotcha.
He finds out I get sober, and he's like, I want you to run Chef's Table again. No binding ownership or anything, just you're my chef.
Yeah.
And everything was going great. I was creating a following. I was still doing little private things here and there. I was, creating reels, creating specials, going out, handpicking stuff, creating dinners.
Yeah.
And life was good. Like, I was making good money. I was happy. I was working 5 days a week.
Wow. That's awesome.
We were only open dinners, so I would work like maybe 55 hours. There would be times where like I would come in, let's say a Sunday during the holidays. It's a different story. You're getting, but he would always be like, here's an extra $150. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Lobster, shrimp, and Libras baking in the sun. Water slides and drinking Gucci just for fun. Demons sailing in the ocean on the run. Pulling out your teeth and feeling when it's numb.
All right, rapid fire questions. Answer as fast as you can, okay?
Speed is my game.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
What's the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
Oh shit. Bull's nuts.
Okay. What's your go-to?
No.
Something weirder?
Yeah, tuna marrow.
What's that?
The bone marrow and the tuna and aged tuna. So they actually dry age a tuna like a dry aged steak, and then you scoop out of the spine the marrow. That's fucking weird.
God.
Or the 100-year egg. There's a lot of weird shit.
Eat anything but seasonings. That's
Ass.
insane. All right. What's your go-to comfort food?
Oreos.
What's your favorite cuisine?
Just Japanese.
Japanese. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pasta.
What's your signature dish?
The dish I haven't created yet.
Okay. What's your favorite cooking tool?
Spoon.
What's the most challenging dish you've ever cooked?
Every dish on Yes Chef.
Okay. Do you prefer cooking for family or for strangers?
Both. I like, both.
Yeah. What's your biggest kitchen mistake?
Becoming a chef.
Would you rather prefer meat or vegetables? Okay. What's your favorite pizza topping?
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Rocky Road. Or fish food.
Fish food?
PH.
What is that?
Tom and Jerry. Not Tom and Jerry's. Ben and Mike and Ike's. Ben and what the fuck am I saying?
Mike and Ike's name.
Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, Ben
and it's
and
got
Jerry's fish food.
the black fish.
I see.
Sorry, chocolate fish.
Chocolate fish.
And then like the swirls and the marshmallow.
Yeah.
I fucked that up.
Okay.
Call me a girl on her period because I will eat that.
Really?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think I've ever had that one before.
Wait till your next period.
And okay, the last question is, if you could tell any chef something right now, what would it be?
You could stay sober in a restaurant if you put your mind to it.
Hell yeah, dude.
And everything was going great until an owner from 28 and Pizza Gallery came to me and was like, hey, my chef's leaving. We want you to be a chef. We want you to be our chef, but we'll also make you part owner.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, it's not going to be making as much as Chef's Table, but I can, for longevity, I can suck it up. But I had like endorsements with Chef's Table. So like for example, there'd be meat companies. If I bought $10,000 or 10,000 pounds worth of meat, they'd give me a kickback every quarter. They would hand me, like if you go to Cheshire Pork, I broke that.
No, you didn't. It's just a coaster. It's like from Dollar Tree, I think.
They would throw me like cases of stuff. Like for example, we were in Iowa visiting my girlfriend's like family. And I think her uncle is a smoker. Not a smoker, but like a meat smoker.
Okay.
So I was out there. I'm like, hey, I can get you
that's a fucking good uncle, dude. That's amazing.
I was like, hey, I can get you a sample of some different porks and all this and that and the other. He's like, okay. Next thing I know, Cheshire sending them a ton of like baby backs, short rib, like all sorts of stuff from the pig. And they would hand me things like pork collar. I've never used pork collar in my life.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna make this work.
Yeah.
So I document everything, relinquish the recipe and all that, and give it to them. And I'd be getting kickbacks from them, and be getting kickbacks from another company. I was like, life's good. Here's aprons, here's knives, here's this.
Right.
And I'm like, holy shit. And then I got my first Food Network show.
Wow.
And did that, and it was like, it just exploded.
Was it just like a segment, like the little like shows that they do, or
it was a supermarket stakeout.
Okay.
It was supermarket stakeout with Alex Gornishelli.
Gotcha.
And that was my first introduction to cooking on TV.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, this shit ain't real.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, there's like stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
They always got to make good TV.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm at Chef's Table, and then Chris like was like, hey, we did this. I'm like, all right. Put in my 30-day notice. Chef's Table, worked it. And boy, did I shoot myself with it. That was like a regret that I don't have it now, but I had for quite a long time because I left a perfectly good job.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're going to run into a little shit here and there, but it was a perfectly good job. Not only finances, it was the people. It was Chef's Table's an open kitchen.
Right.
Like, you have cameras on you. It also shows integrity. It's not just a chef cooking back there. It's a chef with a persona.
Yeah.
You have to have a personality. When you can say fuck you to a guest, and you can say how do you do to a guest. It's like you have so many different people coming in, and I built a big following from that.
That's awesome.
And then skyrocketed to like 31,000 followers. But it's been at a stalemate now, but I need to get back on. And now that I have so much extra time, but it also comes with, I don't have as much creativity because I can't really film in my principal's house.
Oh, that's true.
And we'll get into that later on because
there's like this one like really, really famous TikToker who's a professional chef, but she's like a private chef for Adam Sandler's family. But she never says it's Adam Sandler's family. People just know that because of the dog that they have. Like the dog will be in her videos sometimes and they know that it's Adam Sandler's dog. So that's how people found out about it. Again, that was never confirmed, but that's what people were saying. Anyways, she has like probably 500K followers on TikTok. Yeah. She doesn't talk in any of her videos. She just films her in this massive kitchen, like making breakfast, lunch, dinner every single day, like freshly squeezed juice, like all these things. And she like designs like the menus and like, makes all this stuff. And you just like sometimes hear people talking in the background, but she literally has so many followers and I love her videos. She like, it's so creative and just really, it's really interesting. Like and it seems so fun, like to just have access to unlimited money in this giant kitchen to make
that's kind of foods. Where like, I'm at now. Cool. Yeah. Like it was, I was just bouncing around after Chef's Table in 28 North. Cause I there was some things I'm not going to get into it cause it's between my ex-business partner and me. Yeah. We didn't see eye to eye. And I left. Yeah. And then I was trying to find a home. I was trying to find a home where I could feel like Chef's Table again. Yeah, like where you fit in. Where I feel fit like this in. Is your place. And this is creativity because that was always big for me. Like you could pay me $200,000 a year. Yeah. But if I don't feel creative, like I'll do it for a year, but then be like, yeah, I'm gone. Yeah. So I just couldn't find that. Just couldn't find a home. Like I was at a place where the fucking dishwasher, the guy that I paid to do dishes was throwing dishes on the roof so he wouldn't have to clean them.
Wait, like on the physical roof of the building?
Yeah, so if you go to River Rocks and then you have the outside bar, dock side or whatever, and then you have River Rocks, there's a little place in the middle where there's like a cooler and everything. Okay. There was pots and pans up there. No, what? So... Yeah.
You're going to this nice restaurant, you just walk by in a fucking saucepan. Just
No. So it was between. So like the patrons were here.
Was the owner not noticing? Hey, where are all the pans going?
The owner had so many things going on.
Just didn't even notice.
But I went up there because one of the breakers or something. No, I know why. One of the fans was like freezing up in the cooler. So I go up on the fucking cooler thing. And I'm like,
it was like a shelf at Old Time Pottery. What the hell?
Yeah, nothing matched. There was there was like forks. And I was like,
forks?
There was forks.
Didn't even want to wash a fork?
No, there was forks. There was sauce pots. There was saute pans. Yeah.
And what did you think? A stork was just dropping them off?
No, I knew exactly what the motherfucker
you knew what he was doing.
Oh, yeah. So I called him out. And then all of a sudden...
I would have taken a photo. Hey, brother, what is
there's
this?
a photo of my Google Photos somewhere. And you know how like plugs, like they're pretty well in there, right?
Yeah.
So the plug was in like my salad cooler, my Garmin J cooler. The next day I come in and the cooler's unplugged. And I had my product in there. I had calamari, I had shrimp, I had all these things in there. And there was some things I was like, oh, well, you know, those toasted pine nuts or whatever can be saved. But 99% of it was trash. So I'm weighing out the shrimp and the portion calamari. And I'm going to throw it out. And the GM like starts ripping into me about throwing it out. And I'm like, I can't serve this. He's like, you fucking serve this. Da, da, da. We don't waste money here. And like veins are popping out of his head. I'm like, wait.
Veins are popping out of
you
shrimp,
want
dude.
me to serve
salmonella.
this food? And he's like, we don't throw anything out here unless. I'm like,
no. Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit I dealt with. So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm done. I'm done. So I went to serving tables.
Yeah.
I was a server back in the day, I was server, bartender, whatnot. So I went to Melting Pot, right across the street from my house.
Yeah.
Right across the street from my house, Melting Pot.
That Banana Foster is...
No, the turtle one.
The Bananas Foster is one of the best things I think I've ever eaten in my life. I swear. It's life-changing. Have you ever had it? The Bananas Foster?
I have actually had the turtle one, not the banana.
Yeah, the turtle
Bananas
one.
Foster the guy came and lit that thing on fire. I said, I think I'm about to go get a ring. I'm gonna go across the street to K Jewelers, and I'm gonna marry the Bananas Foster, not him, but the Bananas Foster.
You could.
Yeah, it was amazing. So good.
Yeah, and I did it for like 4 or 5 months. I had like
were you making good money? I feel like they make pretty good tips.
I was a high seller.
Yeah.
Because I knew how to talk to people. Like I could sell Monk like condoms and they don't even have sex. Like,
yeah.
So like I would bullshit. But
that's what they say. I feel like that's a conspiracy, but yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So like obviously I have a whisk on my arm. So when you're whisking the cheese, it would always be like my intro. I'd be like, yeah, you know, I'm a private chef. Or I'm a chef, but this is what I'm doing. And they're like, oh, like, what are you doing here? I'm like, well, I just really can't find
Are you bad at it?
home right now. But I'm a private chef on the side, and I've actually booked, a couple clients from them.
That's good, yeah.
And I was making, like, there'd be days where I'd make, like, $500, like, on one Friday. And then, like, the following Friday, I'd make, like, fucking $100.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just so inconsistent. Being so many years of, you know what, you're getting $1,250 a week.
Yeah.
Every week it's in your account. So then I went to, you guys are going to love this story. So then I go to Kiwi Club. So I go back to Kiwi Club. It's a tennis club.
Yes. Someone was just making a joke.
Why? How there's no people there?
No, there was a comedian that was on stage, and this person came. It was at a vape shop, and this guy came in the middle of the show, like to go buy a vape, which you can. He just walks in, so the comedian starts fucking with him, and like asked him what he did for work, and he said he worked at a Kiwi Club, and he was like, "Is that a like gay strip bar? Like, what is that?" And then everyone was like, "Yeah, what is that?" And he was like, "It's a tennis club," but he said Kiwi Club. Yeah.
And he bought a vape.
Yeah.
Was his name Dylan, a little short guy?
No,
was he a chef?
He looks like Wario from Super Mario Bros. Yeah, he actually looks exactly like Wario. Sorry if you're watching this.
Oh, Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a story about him. We'll talk about him in a minute.
Yeah, but he was young. This was like a month ago.
Yeah, he was young.
I think probably like my age, our age. Probably. I mean, he's probably 6 foot. Brother I'm sorry to say this. I know it's fat on fat crime. Brother was probably about 3'10".
That's Dylan.
Yeah.
He's like 280.
Okay, he may not.
Oh my God.
I'm bad about it. Brother was bigger. Nah, he was up there.
Yeah.
And he had like not a mullet, but like kind of longer hair in the back, maybe. And he had on a hat.
Yeah. Any vapes?
He
bought a vape?
No, I never seen him hit the vape. No, I don't know, but he was in there making a purchase. He was in there making a purchase. I don't know exactly what he bought, but I think he bought a vape.
Okay.
Or some juice or something. I don't know. It's a vape place. So
it's probably a vape place. I'll be sure to let his dad know because that's great.
Sorry about that, sir.
No. I already sent pictures of him hitting 4 vapes in a walk-in once. Actually, in 28 North walk-in. We used to label it the vape arena. We'd go in the walk-in and vape.
That's hilarious. Yeah, he was in there. He was in there getting something. I don't know. Yeah. He's actually on video there because there was a comedian that was
perfect.
He was on there. Yeah.
Love it. Let's go back to this 210 vapor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's up there.
So I took over Kiwi Club as the executive chef once again.
Now, where the hell is this place?
It's between Ogali and Pioneer.
Oh, so it's close here.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because this was at Florida Vape, which is in.
Oh, he always goes there. That's his spot.
Oh, well.
Because he lives right up the road.
Yeah. Tell Joe Sensabella, if you're watching this, was the comedian that was messing with him.
I'm going to mess with him and be like, so I heard a comedian was messing with you.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you go to Florida Vape during a comedy show and people made fun of you? And he's going to be like, yes. And he said he worked at Kiwi Club. And I was like, what? Is that the new, like, I know
Gay
Bar
strip club?
Rescue was here with the.
It's funny because we always thought he was gay too.
Really?
Yeah, we thought he loved cock.
Really?
Penis. Yeah.
Interesting.
But now he's got I love you, babe. He's got a pretty hot girl like way out of his league. Yeah.
Probably all those damn vapes.
Yeah. No, she vapes too. Like
He's gonna be like, what a roller coaster reminder. It's like they just told me 310 and ugly, and then like 10 seconds later, like hot girlfriend.
yeah, I don't know how he
knows she's out of it. Like,
oh yeah, he smells like foot fungus.
Yeah,
and like
what?
yeah, he smells like beef and cheese.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's
you
hilarious.
said he had an essence of him. Becky, you even said you had.
you guys had been out golfing all day.
Oh,
I've been in the kitchen all day with him. You think that's bad?
Yeah, golfing will make you stink, dude. Golfing makes something
I didn't really smell that bad.
Let's get back to you.
Anyways.
You actually smell like shit, dude. It's that's
so
insane.
yeah, Kiwi Club. So Kiwi Club, I worked many years ago while I was drinking, and I got fired, I think, for drinking actually, which is weird.
Oh.
So then new owners came in, and it was just a breezeway, and then they wanted to open a fine dining restaurant.
Okay.
And then something else upstairs, and we just could not get the ball rolling. Like it was just, we would do like 2 guests a night, and it was just like, what am I doing here? And it was a blessing in disguise that I drew a massive dick on a receipt while I was at a food show.
Love that.
And actually, with Dylan, with the guy, we drew it on. We went to Tilted Kilt, Twin Peaks.
I was going to say Hooters.
Twin Peaks. And we got the worst service. We were actually out there for a food show.
Really?
And
at Twin Peaks?
No, in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
But the night before, because they buy us hotel rooms and all that.
Yeah.
So we went to Twin Peaks. We're like, yeah, we're hungry. We were super hungry.
Starving.
Yeah.
Had to. It was the only restaurant for miles.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only choice.
It was the only choice. And we go there and we get the worst service ever. And
really? Is that surprising to you? I feel like that all those restaurants is the worst service I've ever had.
I mean, I will say this. The Hooters out there on, what's it, Babcock? Mm-hmm. They actually have great service.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of their food. I'll go there every once in a while.
That one closed.
Probably because they're shitty service.
Yeah, so one of them closed. I can't even remember.
No, the one on Merritt Island closed.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah,
so the service was absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
So I was like, your service sucks this much. And I drew a massive dick. And I've drawn penises before.
Yeah.
And like this was like a 6 out of 10.
Okay. So this was a bad drawing.
I could have gave it a hat, some biceps.
Okay.
Him spitting at you, whatever it was. And I put my Instagram handle on there. I was like, if you want good service, come to my restaurant. Well, they did some research. Dylan put his on there. And they went on Kiwi's website. They went on Google review, and were like, "This is what your chef did. This is what this guy did." And I was like,
"You said I don't know what the hell that is. Because I've never been."
It was my handwriting. It was my handwriting. My drawing.
It's a selfie of him taking a picture with the receipt.
It had our credit card information. It had my handle. Well, actually, I think I had Dylan.
It had like the name at the top.
Yeah, pretty much.
My God.
Pretty much. So
did you got fired for that?
I got fired.
Oh my God.
But
yeah, don't ever mess with girls that work at places solely to show their tits. They're actually ridiculous.
The service was horrible.
They'll ruin your life.
And then Dylan was like, yeah, it was all Chris. It was all Chris.
Dylan.
Yeah, Mr. Vaporino. Yeah.
Dylan.
So it was like, oh, it's all Chris. The fun fact is he took over my spot, and then he calls me when I'm in the Hamptons, and he's like, "Hey, like, how do I get like you? Like, how do I get, how do I get a following? How do I get a mentorship?" I'm like, dude, I'm thinking in my head, dude, you fucking had one, but you threw me under the bus.
So you go to Twin Peaks and you draw a dick on a receipt
Yeah.
and then blame it on someone else. That's what
I should have told him that. And there was so many times where like I knew where he was and I was going to beat the shit out of him. I was going to teach him like, but that's like the old
I feel like
me.
it would have been that episode of like SpongeBob, or like that episode of when that fish is like punching SpongeBob a bunch, like trying to beat the shit out of him. But SpongeBob doesn't like get phased because he's a sponge.
You calling Dylan a sponge?
Kind of. I feel like that's what it would be.
I can't wait to show him this episode. I cannot wait. I'm gonna post just this part on my social media and tag him.
Yeah. And then we'll clip whenever he went to Florida Vape and came in and kept something, and they were making fun of him. Yeah, if you think what I'm saying now about Joseph Isabella tore his ass up.
Perfect.
It was not, it just ain't me. It's
Tell me where
fine,
I could see this.
Okay, so you were, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you stay in the like what I used to my first job was in a restaurant and in a pretty high fine dining restaurant like where like there was an executive chef and like there was that dynamic. It wasn't like a fucking Ruby Tuesday. So I got
all right,
see, like,
easy on us now. Our chefs were killing it,
that
dude.
was actually kind of like I didn't even, we just went to it was less about her and more the fact that we just went to Ruby Tuesdays. My bad.
Right.
It wasn't a Chili's, my bad.
It wasn't a Chili's.
You're
getting yeah.
No, but like. Dude, when I left that job, I never wanted to go back, bro. Like, what was...
No, I love it.
Yeah?
I love it. Like, I'm bred differently, I feel. Like...
Some people do love the high stress.
It's
intense,
very
like
high stress. Now, as things go right now, I never want to work in a restaurant again.
Yeah.
I'm completely done with restaurants. If push comes to shove and let's say things fall through or something happens and I need to pay the bills. Yeah, but I'm always going to be in search of finding a new principal, finding another... ultra high net worth family that will give me $700, $1,000, $1,500 a day, where I can work a couple days a week or a couple weeks of the month, and then take a little bit of time off, find another family, do what it is, because it's a different lifestyle.
Yeah,
it's a different way of life. But I've always wanted to cook. Like I love cooking.
Yeah,
like it's just something about it where creating, and it's like I made that. Like it's different when you do it for a living. Versus when you do it for enjoyment. Yeah. There's some people that love cooking, but never want to work a day in their life in the kitchen.
Right.
Like you do not want to do that. And if you enjoy cooking and you have another job, let's say, telemarketing, whatever it is that you do, and you truly enjoy cooking, don't ever go in cooking.
Man, you just pinned me like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
I social media for work.
See?
And, like, I love to cook, but I would never
don't.
Yeah.
But
keep it as like something that you love. Yeah.
And there's other times where like
comedy's the same way. People are like, I've always thought about doing it. I love watching it. Brother, stay on the couch and stay on the good side. This is not the side you want to be on. I promise. This is the horrible side. Yeah. This is the suicidal, I hate my life side. Yeah. That's really cool though. Where do you feel like you see yourself in like 10 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? And then what is your like end goal? This is where I want to be. This is my life.
I mean, that's hard to say because like I feel like I've done everything. I've worked in breakfast places. Yeah. I've worked in higher end places. I worked in Michelin. I worked in New York for 18 months. I've done the burn and turn. I've done the pubs. I've done the high end places. I've done front of house. I've done back of house. Now like venturing. You did the
comedy club.
Getting the comedy. Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
It's so hard to say. Like I want to still be doing something like this. Yeah. In 10 years. But I don't think I have 10 years, traveling. I hate flying.
Yeah, really?
I'm scared shitless of flying.
Really? He's literally mortified of planes.
Like, my asshole clenches. It's like a cigar cutter. And, like, I flew more this past year than I think I've flown cumulatively in my life. Like, starting with Iowa for meeting my girlfriend's family before she started dating me. And then flying to LA. Flying to Canada, we went to Tennessee. Oh no, we drove to Tennessee, but then like flying from like Hamptons or to JFK back home to JFK again to JFK to Aspen. Yeah. Aspen, by the way, you never want to land in Aspen.
What even is Aspen? I don't even know where that is.
Colorado.
Oh.
It's a so yeah, it's a special airport where like special pilots They lost my luggage. They lost my knives.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I got them back, thank God.
Yeah.
But like, I'm like, you guys fucking lost my knives because I got stuck in Texas
Damn.
for like a day and a half, and it was bad.
Of course, I got stuck in Texas. They
Yeah, it was.
took those shits.
It was so bad in Texas, like the storms. Like, I'm glad we were grounded.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. Oof. And then we went from LAX or from like Aspen to LAX. And then like LAX was almost like missed my flight again to go back to JFK.
Yeah.
But I
Just
love
a lot of traveling.
I love doing what I do now.
Yeah.
Like I was like the worst part about it is flying and being away from my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And animals. Like I love being my animals and I love being home, but like there'd be so many times where my girlfriend would be like, "Hey, I want to do that. Hey, I want to do this." "Oh, babe, I can't. I'm working. Granted, I'm gone for weeks on end.
Yeah.
Sometimes months, but it's like when I'm home, like I want to make sure that the kitchen's clean, the house is clean. Like there's dinner waiting for her.
Right.
There's me waiting for her with a half chub.
Love
like
that.
I'm ready for you. You can keep that in.
Clip
But
it.
like I want to make sure like she's taken care of like when when I'm home. But when I'm gone, like she handles everything. Like she handles like the finances. She handles like taking my sick cat to the vet. She handles like cleaning the dog shit up from the yard, the trash, the laundry. Like she's the person of the house.
Yeah.
But like I also want her to be like, hey, like, you know, here's our 5-year plan. We had a 5-year plan of, you know, her going to school, doing what she wants to do while I do this. You know, she could travel with me.
Yeah.
Because I live, when I go and travel with this family, I have my own Airbnb or my own, like in the Hamptons, they rented a home for 4 months where me and the boat captain stay.
Yeah.
So it's like she could stay with us. Like if you pursue that
That would
dream
be nice. Yeah.
of whatever it is that you want to do, because I know that she doesn't want to do what she does right now for the rest of her life.
Right.
And she's got such a good heart on her that she's like, yeah, I want to help people in the future. And her career would allow her to do that.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say where I'm going to be at in 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
Do I want to still do this in 5 or 10 years? Yeah.
Yeah.
But will life allow me to do it?
You
Who
seem like
knows?
you want to do what you are doing now, but you just want like more stability, like to be in one place or be able to travel like sometimes, but be more like in one place, but still doing like what you're
There's
doing.
ways to do that. The thing is that, you know, my girlfriend's from Iowa. So like living in the city ain't gonna ever happen.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna ever happen. But there are places that have these type of people and these type of clients
Yeah.
that are, you know, seasonal, like the ultra high net worth. That's what I'm going for. It's not like I'm saying I wouldn't cook for someone that has $250.
Yeah.
It's not. I found a niche in something that I like doing.
Yeah. You're trying to cook for Jeff Bezos, brother. You're not trying to mess
No, I
around
never
with
cooked
it.
for him.
Really?
Nah,
Never?
No.
Wait, who would you want to cook for? Like, name one person that comes to your head that you're like, I would love to cook for.
50
family.
Cent.
Oh yeah,
I can make some good fried chicken.
Yeah. He said, "Why you say fuck me for?"
He's just drinking water.
I can't say this though. I cook for the owners of Snapple.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
like,
my god, we love.
It was the
Snapple.
weirdest thing. Like I went to the boat, their small boat,
Yeah.
56 feet or 53 feet,
Jesus.
with my caviar stuffed olives and some crudité. And like I go down there and there's like Snapple everywhere.
Really?
I'm like, did Snapple just throw up on here? And come to find out, like they were going to a restaurant in the Hamptons where they could get to by boat.
Yeah.
And the owners of Snapple were on the boat.
Love that.
And then they came to dinner at the.
I would have gotten all the tops and be like, what kind of stupid facts are they going to tell us? They need to mix it.
I would have brought like a Mickey's top. And be like, so what is this riddle?
Yeah. we love Snapple though. Snapple's fun.
Yeah. No.
You got a
It's,
I have
question?
another question.
yeah.
Unlimited resources, every different kind of like you're near every.
Well, actually, hold on. Pause. We're going to cut this out. Pause. I want to do a game with him where we're going to speed ask him questions. Could this be one of the questions?
No, it's too long.
Okay.
But no,
Resume.
I appreciate it. That was a good thought. But if you were like, you just had a fucking black card, you're like around every fucking grocery store you've ever been, and you're cooking for yourself, not even with somebody else. Like they're not even going to eat with you. You're not trying to impress anyone. Nobody's going to see it. Nothing. Like, what are you cooking for yourself?
So I'm getting 00 flour. I'm getting good cold pressed olive oil. I'm making myself pasta.
Okay.
I'm getting thinly shaved garlic, fresh truffles, like the most expensive Parmesan cheese, and make pasta with garlic and oil, shaved truffles, and Parmesan cheese.
Damn, bro. Hell yeah.
That sounds good.
I would fuck up some pasta for the rest of my life.
No, same. I
Like,
really genuinely
homemade
think-
pasta, that's what I would do for the rest of if I had one job to do for the rest of my life, it would just be making pasta.
Yeah.
And then the next one would be making sauces.
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 Would be.
Just-
He's like sauce god. He
Just
literally
sauces.
is so good at making concoctions and like sauces. That would be so fun. I feel
Mhm.
like.
I really I genuinely dream of like just breaking into people's houses and playing Chopped with their kitchen.
Yeah.
I like sometimes I wish it wasn't my shit. Like I look in the I'm like I know exactly what I'm fucking making, but then,
Mhm.
like I'll go to somebody else's house and I'll look in their pantry and I'll be like, damn, I could fuck this shit up, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Sometimes the best things are created like that.
Yeah.
Like look at gnocchi. They had nothing but potatoes and flour, and
Bruh, gnocchi
that's
is,
how
like,
they make
my
gnocchi.
favorite thing in the world. I love gnocchi so much. It's so good. I literally
Yeah,
eat
no
it all the
pasta.
time. Yeah.
I mean,
pasta would be-
I wouldn't
pasta's
take a
move.
steak. I wouldn't take anything like that. It was like fucking pasta.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on today. I really
Yeah.
appreciate it. I really think that you're killing it. Congrats on being 6 years sober. I know that a lot of people say that and it's like just something people talk about, but genuinely like good fucking job.
It's
That's
also
so
working
awesome.
the program. It's not just like I don't drink.
Yeah.
There's so many like things that go along. Like people don't understand that to drink was just like the first step. Like
Yeah.
just the interlude of me being an alcoholic.
Yeah.
It was the lies, the cheating, the stealing, the deceitfulness, the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like the unaccountability. Like I hold myself accountable now.
Yeah.
Like I don't do I'm not going to do everything right.
Yeah.
Like there's times where it's like, oh man, she pisses me the fuck off.
Right.
Like I love her to death. I'm like, oof. And I'll find myself snapping. I'm like, she'll call me on my shit too.
Right.
She'll call.
You have to.
She will call me. She's like, yeah, well, you were snappy. And I almost want to be like, yeah, you asked a fucking dumb question, but I didn't say that. I'm just like, you know what?
She's over here like, oh, really? That's really.
She's taking notes. No,
This is a real life conversation. Yeah.
You're going to get the question. What was the dumb fucking question then? What actually was a stupid question then? Yeah, no, seriously.
At minute 57, you said something.
you said this. So no, it's more than just that. It's holding myself accountable
Yeah.
and doing the next right thing. Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to be perfect, but there's times where it's like I could have done this, and it's like, for example, when people were flipping out about the luggage,
Yeah.
like I'm sitting there and like, granted, I'm like pissed off at her, not at her, but with her. I'm like, man, this fucking sucks. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
But to the people that are actually handling the issue, that poor lady in Aspen had no idea where the fuck my bag was.
Yeah.
But it's not her fault. So I'm looking at these people treating her like shit,
Yeah.
and it's like, it's not her fault.
Yeah.
And I will say this about one more thing, is that in the Hamptons, like when you go shopping, and with the unlimited resources, obviously,
Yeah.
like you'll see, like when you go during the season, like 50 to 60% of them are like chefs, like private chefs. That's all
Yeah.
you see in the grocery stores. And then like another 20% are like housekeepers and helpers and all that. And then the rest
so weird
is
and
like
scary.
actually people shopping for themselves.
Yeah.
Like younger crew people. And I saw it twice this year where these principals were literally like treating their staff like shit. Like, you here now. And this poor little Filipino girl, I'll never forget, like, I don't know if she was scared or if that's what her face looked like, but she was, I mean, I was like, that is just unacceptable.
Yeah.
And my principals are the most amazing, nice people.
That's awesome.
They'll probably never see this because it's not, I can't name their names. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But they get what they want
Yeah.
by any means. Like if they see a little speck, hey, they'll call the housekeeper. Hey, that needs to be clean. Or hey, this needs to be done. With me, they're like, hey, I want this, and this. Like they give me lists of shit to do.
Yeah.
Lists. But they're nice about it. They talk to you like you're a human being.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. They get what they want. By any means, they'll get it.
Yeah.
If you're not going to do it, they'll pay someone to do it.
Yeah.
But they're good people.
That's awesome. I feel like that's so important and probably makes your job way more enjoyable.
It's very enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's still stressful because there's some days where like last minute she'll add about 5 things.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man.
Yeah.
Like I got to go back to the store for stuff that she never asked me for in the first place.
So you had to add the red pepper chili flakes. Got it. You had to do that.
There was one time it was pouring rain and the captain was on the boat and he's like, yo, chef, there's a crazy storm. I'm like, it's pretty clear out here. Next thing I know, they want 1 orange for the tequila that she's drinking. I'm like, I'll go get the orange. So I'm walking to the car. I'm here.
Oh, God.
And I look up. I'm like, oh, boy. And I have a picture on my phone. I go to the store for this 1 orange. And I get soaked for this 1 orange. But you know what? She had her orange.
He's coming back gripping the orange.
Why is there fingerprints in here? Which they are very respectful. Like, even the mister, even the sir.
Yeah.
Like he'll come into the Aspen place. He's like, Chris, what do you think of these skylights? He's like, what do you think of these, chef? And I'm like, they don't bother me. He's like, I fucking hate them. And I'm like, then take them down. So the last day that I was there in Aspen, he's like, so like, I was like, yeah, by the way, I don't use them. You can rip them out.
Oh my God, that's insane. I can't wait to be rich. That sounds amazing. That's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope that things keep progressing for you. You deserve a lot of success. You're fucking killing it. You did great on Yes Chef. Watch it, everybody. If you're watching this, watch it. It's amazing. Congrats. Yeah. I think that you're killing it. Thank you so much for coming talking to us. I appreciate it. Yeah, tell us where everybody can find you, what you got going on, anything coming up.
I got so many things going on. It's so let's see. Instagram, Yes Chef. It's We Chef with a 0, not an O. It's 0UI.chef.
Yeah.
You can find me on my website, Taste by Chef Christopher. I'm a private chef. I do cooking classes. I could teach you how to make that pasta.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I do entry level cooking classes where it's like you guys sit down and I'll teach you how to like fillet a tenderloin, teach you basic risotto, even though Martha Stewart didn't like my risotto.
Risotto.
Yeah, I know, but try doing it in 30 minutes.
Yeah. I make the bagged risotto from Aldi, brother.
We're going to delete this entire conversation.
I'm not being serious.
I'm actually being so serious. The 4 cheese bagged risotto from Aldi. Oh, fuck it up. Yeah.
All right, never eat here.
Hey, this restaurant sucks. That's
it's
awesome.
got good lighting, great ambiance.
Yeah.
Vibe's good.
I mean, the hostess was good.
The host is amazing. They're, sorry they barked at you, but they're
No, it's fine,
nonverbal. So yeah, that's awesome. So you got your website, Instagram.
Got my website.
What else you got going on?
I do cooking classes. I do private dinners. Obviously not only for the ultra high net worth. I do it for normal people like you and me.
Yeah. I'll work with the poors.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, people are like, wow, you still do stuff like in your community. Yeah. Like that's where I started.
Yeah, of course.
Like the thing I just did the other day, which we will not name, like that's still for the community. Like I'm not gonna, I did this one. I did another one for another podcast. Yeah. I've done so many interviews for like things.
Oh, so this is charity work for you. Got it. Nice.
No.
Write it off on his taxes. Okay.
Actually, we used gas to get here, right? Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Love that.
Yeah. But yeah, We Chef on Instagram and tastebychefchristopher.com. And
hell yeah. Awesome. Thanks so much. Bye.
Watermelon goblin size of King Kong. Watermelon goblin size of King Kong. Glasses shattering, million fractions on my face. I can't seem to put them back together in one place. Fractured on my fingers, swollen tongue is out of taste. Cut down all my trees, I'm catching monsters by the name.